I think I have your design ready for review. I'm going to go through a couple of things real quick first. As far as the setback, you were correct. You're allowed a 10-foot setback. However, you probably didn't realize you need to have 10 foot on each side, and then the two side yards have to equal 25. So we're required then to have a 15-foot side setback. So that's not going to allow you to have the 20-foot garage addition that you were hoping for. So I brought it back to be 15 feet to be compliant, to give you the zoning setback that you need for compliance. If you want the 20-foot garage, we'll have to go for a variance. It's not a lot that you're asking for. You're probably asking for I think like a 2.5-foot side yard setback. I cannot guarantee that they would approve it, but they probably would. It's just another layer of bureaucracy. But let me show you what we have so far, so you can decide if that's something you really definitely want to go through. I have here the addition to the kitchen, 5 feet off the back, lined with the bathroom wall. Garage, it's probably now, I would say, a 1.5 car garage. It's at 18 feet 5. I have to just modify this right here. So I have a 5'6" bathroom with stand-up shower. The garage itself is about 19 feet 2 inches deep. And then I have your connection here into the house. And then I have a landing on the back of the house with stairs going down in both directions to the backyard and down towards the side. Sliding glass door. And then this is the seating arrangement I have for the room with your TV on this wall. 2 side windows, and then 2 rear windows, and then a side window into the backyard, and then your sliding glass door. As far as how it looks on the outside, now I use the same siding, colors and textures that you have now. You have a staggered, probably a staggered vinyl, a staggered aluminum on the front facade, and then the sides are, I think, an 8-inch lap. I also use the same colors. Let me know if you plan on residing the entire house, and I'll give you some views of what I think would look cuter than what you have now. This is starting to look a little dated with these colors. But this is what I think the addition is going to wind up looking like. Now you can decide if you want these 2 windows on the side of the house. They are looking at your neighbor. You know, this is the north side of the house, so these are not going to give you a whole heck of a lot of light. This is the east side of the house, so you'll get some morning light from these. And then also, you know, some people don't like to have windows flanking the TV because they feel that the contrast of the sunlight coming in is hard to see the TV. Some people will just put blinds up, so it just winds up being a matter of preference. So let me know what you think about that. And then this is the stairs coming down from the landing. What I do not have correctly modeled here is the steepness and the slope of your backyard. So this is going to be a much larger set of stairs going down because you do have a pretty good slope in the backyard. So there's going to be more stairs here. I just don't have the sloping yard modeled 3D. It's a pain in the neck to do sloping terrain. So just be aware of that. And then all windows new have the lights and the grills in them, and the casings going around. Any windows that you see without the grills, that means that's an existing window. And I do not have the basement access to the basement stairs modeled. I was just looking at something real quick. I just paused the video and came back to it. The addition right now looks to me that we're going to need to relocate your cellar entry door. I'm not sure if you were planning on sealing that because the addition looks like it's going to come right up to about here, so it's going to conflict with this cellar entry. So let me know what your feeling is on that, if you were planning on filling that in. Or do you want to make the addition a little bit smaller in this area so it doesn't conflict? And we could just dig out the ground and do a basement entry this way, going straight into that cellar door. But here's also what I was talking about with the stairs. you have that pretty good slope here, so there is going to be a minimum, I would say, of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would probably say there's going to be a minimum of 6 stairs coming off of this landing, this deck railing. So there will be a need for a railing on this side, and there will be a need for a railing on this side. But as far as I can tell, I think I've got everything else done on the design. Let me know what changes you would like, and we'll incorporate it into the next revision. Thank you.